Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now firstly, I want to say I do apologise with the lack of uploads over the last 2 weeks. We've had extreme weather which is impossible to record videos with. I've been extremely busy with work, and also we haven't really had much Luton content to actually talk about. So I thought, why not wait for a few things to happen and then give you guys a big video instead. So today's video is all about my upcoming expectations / predictions on this upcoming championship season for Luton. So we will be talking about where I do think Luton will finish in the championship this year. We will also talk about the transfer market, the transfer activity which Luton have done so far, and also talk about pre-season and my thoughts about it. So let's talk about the transfer market. So overall, we've only really lost one big player in my eyes, and that is Naismith. We haven't really replaced him. We haven't brought in a left-sided centre-half. Does that mean we're going to change system? I don't know. I really don't know. Pre-season tells me a different answer. So we'll dive into that bit of information on what potential system we can play later on in the video. But overall, the transfer market, if you look at the players that have left the club, we've only really lost one player, and to be fair, considering the season which we had last year, that's very good. The fact that we haven't lost like the likes of Campbell and Adebayo as well, it makes our squad even stronger. The players that we've brought in the transfer market have massively improved us, in my opinion. We've also provided depth and quality within the squad. Amari Bell now has competition. Elijah can now have a break with the amount of attackers we now have at the club, with Morris and Woodrow coming in. The midfield is very, attacking and also good at defending as well. Pelly is still yet to come back. He's obviously still having an effect from last season's injury, but he's going to find it hard to get back into the side. There is competition literally within every position on the pitch. Goalkeeper, like the goalkeeper positions have all been filled, So if we do have the goalkeeper drama which we had last year, at least we know, the players are there to, to cover. So in terms of, squad quality and squad depth, we've actually got a too big of a squad, and Nathan actually has to let a few players actually go out on loan. So you're looking at, your Forbes, your Pereiras, maybe Musway has to go out on loan, maybe Mendes Gomez has to go out on loan. So yeah, we've got a few questionable marks over certain players' futures at the club. But overall, the squad is looking very good, and I mean very good indeed. Just one more thing as well, if you actually look at the squad which we have at the club, it's very adaptable. It can also play a number of different systems. We can also change up if we want to. We're very direct. We can play out from the back. We're going to cause problems from set pieces. Honestly, I think this is our best year at having an opportunity at getting promotion from the Championship to the Premier League. The squad which we have is very good indeed. Now, if we actually look at our pre-season, it was a very successful pre-season in my eyes. We played, obviously, a few non-league teams to obviously get up with the fitness, to get players back on track, which is always nice to do. Another thing about playing against non-league teams is that they put pretty much 11 men behind the ball, so it's about trying to break those types of teams down. You are going to play against certain teams in the Championship that will put 11 players behind the ball, so having that understanding about trying to break a team down when they put 11 men behind the ball is also really good to have, especially in pre-season. So I'm glad that we got to experience that a little bit. Northampton, we didn't play an average Northampton side. We're playing a Northampton side that are actually trying to win promotion from League 2 to League 1, which I actually do think will happen for Northampton. And then we also played against Peterborough, who, just got relegated from the Championship. They're also going to be trying to get promotion from League 1 to the Championship. And then we also played a very good West Ham United side, who obviously have been playing in Europe for the played in Europe last year, have had 2 very good Premier League seasons under David Moyes. So not your average sides. We played against teams that are looking to achieve something this year and gave us a really good test, and to come away with good results against those sides, I think it is a good a good overall pre-season and a good test for the players within our squad. And if you actually look at the the performances by certain players, I think Alfie Doherty is one player which I was very impressed with. left wing back. Very quick, very creative on the ball. Woodrow's looking good as well. He's getting a few goals in pre-season. Morris looks very physical, very powerful, very direct as well. So overall, it's very exciting to see what potentially could happen in this upcoming championship season. So if we actually are going to talk about the championship and where certain teams will finish. Now, I am going to do a championship prediction video, but I'm not doing it now. A lot of people love to do it at the start of the season before a ball's been kicked, and that's fair enough. But for me, I just think it's very silly to do predictions when the transfer window is still open. The reason why I say this is because when that transfer window shuts, and it could even happen on transfer deadline day, a certain team may sign really good players on that day, and that instantly makes that team go from 15th to a playoff challenging side. For example, if Sheffield United sign a really good loan player on the last day of the transfer window, instantly they could instantly go up a couple positions in the side. Even with Luton, for example, if we sign a very good left-sided centre-back on loan from a Premier League side, that could make us, definitely playoff challenges or promotion challenges. It can definitely happen. So that's why I am not doing a championship prediction video just yet. I will make, a few predictions in this video, but my main predictions will be coming in that championship video very soon. But anyway, if we actually look at this upcoming championship season for Luton, where do I think Luton will finish? Now, last year, I actually predicted Luton to finish 10th. We obviously achieved a lot better than that. We obviously got 6th in the championship. Now, I think the expectation for Luton this year is to finish in those playoff places. Now, under Nathan Jones, we've never gone backwards. We've always improved our league position. Now, this is obviously going to be the hardest year to do that because, championship, to get into the top 5 of the championship for a club like us, with our finances compared to certain teams, is a very good achievement if we could do that. But it isn't impossible for us. It really isn't. We've got the squad to do it, in my opinion, to actually finish in those playoff places. I'm actually going to predict us to finish 6th in the championship this year. I do reckon we are going to finish in those playoff places. But I can tell you guys now, it will not surprise me if we win promotion this year in the championship. It really wouldn't surprise me. I honestly believe the championship this year is wide open. It really is. If you look at the teams that have come down, Watford have pretty much, new manager as always, and also their squad, I don't know if it's even going to be competing. Burnley, they're in transition. I don't know if Kompany's even good enough to be a manager of Burnley just yet. And then you've got Dean Smith at Norwich. Norwich, for me, are the only team there which I can potentially see, going straight back up again. But apart from that, I think it's wide open. I think it's up for everyone. Everyone in this championship this year. And there's some great teams in there. I think certain teams have recruited really well. So I think it's up for everyone, if I'm being honest with you. And I think it's going to be a lot more competitive than last year. I think there's some standouts on who could potentially get relegated. Your Readings, your Birminghams. But then again, I've been saying that for the last couple of years now for those teams to go down, but yet they keep surviving. Sunderland coming back up. That's another big club in the championship. So, honestly, I do think it's wide open. But there's nothing to suggest to me that we can't achieve that. We have everything which we need within our squad. There's goals in our team. There is goals. Adebayo also will get rotated and rested when needed. I know there's been a rumour going around that an American side, SC Dallas, which Wayne Rooney is now the manager of, is trying to get Elijah for apparently $5 million. You need to up that price, unfortunately, for Elijah. He needs to go for a lot more than that. We've arguably got one of the best goalkeepers in the championship from Nottingham Forest. Hopefully they obviously don't recall him, but he is a USA international. We also have one of the best defences in the league. We've also got, young potential players who are arguably, could be one of the best in the league. James Bree, Nathan Jones has come out and said he's the best right back in the league. Alan Campbell's probably one of the most, fittest centre mids in the league. I've already mentioned Elijah, but his goals, Morris's goals, Woodrow's goals, you know, we've got depth, we've got quality. Freeman, Lansby, that experience from the midfield. We literally have everything. We may be missing that left side centre back, and we may be missing a defensive midfielder if we want to be really picky. But overall, I honestly think we have everything in our side. We're adaptable. We can change from a 5 to a 4. We can do, in my opinion, we can do everything, and that's why I have strong belief that Luton can obviously have a very successful championship year. And honestly, and I say this now, it would not surprise me if Luton can win promotion to the Premier League this year. It would be one hell of an achievement and a fantastic year if that could happen. But maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself, I'm not too sure, but I honestly believe our squad could do it this year. Like I said, I think the championship is wide open this year, and I will go into more detail about that in my championship prediction video very soon. But yeah, overall, I'm really excited on what could potentially happen in this upcoming championship season. And yeah, can't wait for the first game of the season on Saturday against Birmingham, which we'll probably lose 1-0 or something because we don't do well against Birmingham. But on Thursday, I will give you guys my starting 11, which I would play for the game against Birmingham. And yeah, match preview on the Friday as always. But anyway guys, that is the end of today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Comment below your thoughts on, you know, the expectations from Luton this year. Where do you actually think Luton could finish? Let me know who you're most excited by from the transfer market as well. And also, what's your thoughts on the pre-season which Luton have just had as well? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media, guys, if you haven't already. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so it'd be much appreciated, guys, if you could subscribe to my channel. And yeah guys, I will see you on Thursday with my starting 11 for the game against Birmingham.